Hello and welcome to this week's look at our indicators at Biyond. So before I get going, I'm just going to read through this disclaimer briefly. Please feel free to read along as well. Beyond Trader LLC is strictly a research publishing firm. The information we publish is based on our opinions plus our quantitative models, statistical and financial data, and independent research. This service is not registered with any financial regulatory agency, such as the SEC or any other organization or governmental body. By using our platform or our services, you acknowledge that we do not provide personalized recommendation or advice. Alternative asset classes are volatile investments and carry significant risk. Please do your own research before making any financial decisions. Okay, so let's take a look at our indicators. There's an awful lot going on this week, and I think a good place to start for us would probably be Biyond Atlas. It's something to pay close attention to for everybody because we're now approaching the second highest reading ever in Biyond Atlas. I believe the highest ever reading was on November the 28th, 2018, and we are now only a few points away from that reading. So what does that tell us? I guess the first thing that it tells us is that Bitcoin is obviously massively oversold here. So there is the likelihood that we're going to get an explosive move higher at some point in Bitcoin. However, it's a bit scary for everybody right now because that obviously hasn't come, and you can just basically see this chart above. Obviously, Atlas is the inverse relationship with price. So Atlas has gone sky high and Bitcoin's price has just simply crashed. So I think, can we draw any comparisons from this? I think we can. I think previously, when we've been this high, we've marked major turning points in the market, major cycle lows, and I think the more worrying part for me is that with Atlas this high, previously when we've started to turn lower in Biyond Atlas and we've exited, we have made some type of minor lower low here. Now, I don't know technically how much Bitcoin can stand here going too far exceeding the 76,000 area on the price chart. So if we did get a new lower low, it would have to be not within much of around $1,000 or $2,000 to stop really some type of technical price collapse. So I'm a bit nervous on that front, but it is encouraging nonetheless that with that oversold, and we have obviously started to recover higher in Bitcoin. I think it might be a good idea as well just to take a look at our other flagship indicator, and that is Beyond Vanguard. And we can see that Vanguard at the moment is starting to improve on the lower time frames, and that speaks to the recovery that we've seen over the last few days after reaching just underneath the 81,000 level. So ideally now, what do we need? We need to see the 3-day starting to change from this horrible red color that it's been stuck in for a while. And we need to probably see the weekly next week as well. It's going to be a horrible weekly close this week, I should imagine. Another red, but on the 3-day, we probably need to see some type of big reversal cannon on here. So I would watch out for that next week. And obviously, we want to see lots of blue and green, and that would mark some type of bottom here in Beyond Atlas. And lastly, I think it'd be a good idea to take a look at the long to short ratio because traders reached 4-to-1 long this week. And this is obviously retail trading data here, and they've just started to short the market again. So it's very important next week that we continue to see retail traders trying to short this market because obviously with a 4-to-1 long ratio, the market has just got a green light to just squeeze everybody out. Now, something that is very interesting, and I've been pointing it out over the last couple of weeks, is that we are seeing that traders with the highest margin balance on Binance are kind of poised for a recovery towards the 120,000 level. I don't know if that speaks to them knowing something that we don't, but they're not that disinterested in terms of getting scared or anything like that. And we've just seen the price collapse, and they've continued to buy from around the 108 level. So maybe we're going to see some type of equilibrium. If Bitcoin can technically start to recover above the 94 to 98,000 area, there really is a strong chance that we're going to go back towards this kind of meeting in the middle or breaking point there around about the 108 region. I should think that would be a nice recovery target, and obviously these guys aren't budging and they're still expecting a big recovery. So interesting stuff going into next week, and I think with Beyond Atlas being this oversold, it's very encouraging in terms of getting a quick snapback, but obviously we don't really want to see any major lower low going in the market. And our other indicator, Beyond Challenger, it did give out a minor buy signal that worked just for about a day or so. The market just started to move higher, but in these heavy bear selling, kind of like not particularly finding a floor yet. I think there was on Wednesday this week, and we still obviously had 2 more days of selling after that. So it kind of gave a false buy signal, but it's normally pretty accurate. So we will be watching for reversal signals on Challenger. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday. And let's hope the market can start to recover. Thank you very much.